Aloha cupcakes. I don't do too many of these videos where you get to see what's going on behind some of the things that I'm working on. This one, for instance, this is just a wooden block that I've painted a base coat on, and I'm setting it up because I'm going to paint, well, I'm going to paint a Radfink on it, I think. I'm not 100% on that one. So I'm going to sketch out the design for it and see if that's something that I want to actually do with this or not. Thing was, I wanted to film this, and I didn't want to film this because I really wanted to present this to you so you could see, the process of how I go about doing this. I just really wanted to take 3 different camera angles, shoot the video of me setting this up, and then see what I can do with really just like 10 minutes of video of me drawing and just see if there was anything viable from it. So, like, when I'm sketching this out, so you see I have that little Radfink card that's over there. It's a Radfink trading card. You can get them from Radfink. I got mine at the museum. But I just kind of stand here and I just sketch out some of the rough shapes of where this is going to be, and I plan out where I'm going to paint later. And that's really all this is. It's not that complicated. I just kind of draw it out, and I know when I do the pinstriping and stuff like that, my whole mission has been to not use guidelines at all. I don't draw anything. I use a piece of tape, and then I start with the center line and I work from there. But when I'm doing an actual design, I kind of have to draw it out and kind of have to think through how I want it to be shaped and where I want it to be. And I don't necessarily ever show that. I think even with like the skate deck that I did with the bat on it, I did that on a live, and I just kind of threw that on there while I was on the live, and I don't even think I was on camera when I did it. I think I had the paint setting up while I was drawing. So no one actually got to see this part of the process. And yeah, it's boring. Like, I'm just drawing. And I'm not even drawing in detail. I'm roughing out where certain shapes are going to be. But this was also an excuse for me to use the Blackmagic OG. That's the camera angle you're seeing right here. That's this 10-year-old camera that I love the way that it shoots, and that I absolutely hate the way that it operates, because it's got such a tiny little sensor that even my little itty bitty nugget lens is still too big. Like, it still shoots, even a 24 millimeter lens, which is right here, this is still shooting like a 50 millimeter. So the camera is about 15 feet away from me while I'm doing this. Like, it's backed up against my garage door all the way across the garage. And that's still as the closest angle I could get, even with the smallest focal length I own. So yeah, there you are, way across. And then I have to crop in a little bit just because you can see the entire garage. But there's that. And then this is the angle. This is what you normally see. This is from my Lumix S1. This is my favorite camera because I have a bunch of lenses for it and everything. And then this is the Insta360 that usually shoots my overhead shots. I thought it'd be kind of fun to be in front of the camera for once, because I don't typically like to be in front of the camera. I don't know that anyone really does. I barely like doing these voiceovers. Like, it's usually that I'm sitting here recording these, and then there is a dog and a cat that both have to talk to me while I'm doing this, or any number of other things are making noise. Like yesterday, I had I had a space heater on that was in here. When I was doing the audio for one of the other videos, all I hear is this whirring noise from a space heater that's across the room. And then I get to sit there and try to edit that out. Super fun, right? So, yeah, this was just, I thought it would be fun to try to do it. I wanted to see if I could produce something useful. Well, not useful. I just thought it would be kind of a cool video to shoot. And then just edit it in the most simplistic, like, I think what I did was each camera angle is on for 8 seconds. And I didn't put a whole lot of thought into, because I'm just sitting here drawing. I mean, 8 seconds to switch from camera to camera. It's more like a security camera with better angles. And now that I say that, you can see the little red blinking light on my power unit and on the other camera. I wonder if that's something I should have fixed. I don't know. It's kind of interesting to me. But yeah, I really just wanted to do something that wasn't the same thing that I've been doing. And I thought it'd be just kind of interesting to shoot this. And I know if you're watching this right now and we're currently at like 5.5 minutes into this thing, it's probably not the most interesting video in the world. But that wasn't the point. I wasn't trying to make the most interesting video in the world. I was trying to make a video that was different than the already boring painting videos that I do. Yeah, that's another thing. I honestly, you know that when you watch most of my videos, you are literally watching paint dry. Like, even if it's a time lapse, even if it's, I'm doing this really crazy design and I've used metal flakes and it's color shifting and all that cool stuff that's going on in there, you're still sitting here watching paint dry. So at least this time it's like I'm just sketching something, so at least you're not doing that. Also, what am I doing right here? Oh, I was doing the letters. See, that's the other part about this. Like, no matter how I do this, it doesn't appear that you can see what I'm actually doing. And I think like most of my videos, there's like this some form of reveal, or you're able to watch and see all the progress of what's going on. With this one, we're not seeing any of that. And then I did add a couple of, well, no, I didn't. I think I just, yeah, no, I think I just color graded part of this, and I didn't even bother to try to match the 3 cameras because I thought it would be a little bit cooler if all 3 cameras were noticeably different from each other. In hindsight, I don't know that I like that as much. Like I thought I would like it, and now that I'm doing the voiceover and I'm actually watching while I'm doing the voiceover, I don't know that I entirely like that. The other thing that I'm noticing is that with the Blackmagic, the colors are very different in comparison. So they're very muted, they're very dark, and then like this is the Lumix, and it's like really bright near your face. And I think I was trying to do that to get it to match up more to the Insta360 because this one is just super colorful. I know. I should start using DaVinci Resolve so I can actually get them a little bit closer. But, this is what I was doing. So, till next time, stay moist, my friends.